what has been forgotten in the history of the country are those terrible years when the first people were locked away in reserves. Their whole lives were totally controlled by one white person.
We were being herded into almost a concentration camp in our own country.
My father and anybody of his generation couldn't go beyond year 4 at school.
At the time, the only Aborigines allowed to live or work outside the reserves had to have a licence. They called them dog tags.
The dog licence could be bought from the Aboriginal Welfare Board. I mean, it's too crazy to think of it today, but that's how it was.
After a decade-long campaign in clubs and town halls across the country, in May 1967, Faith Bandler and her supporters in the Federal Council of Aborigines and Torres Strait Islanders finally got the referendum they'd been fighting for. An overwhelming 90% of Australians voted yes, ushering in a new order for Aborigines and paving the way for unprecedented spending on welfare and education programs.
I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. I didn't think that people cared that much about it.
But while land rights are still mired in legal battles and the life expectancy of Aborigines remains a scandalous 17 years short of the national average, Faith Bandler believes the gains, 4 decades on, have been profound.
Today, we have young people walking in and out of universities like I walk in and out of my kitchen. Well, that was unknown not that long ago.
Lawyer and Cape York Aboriginal leader Noel Pearson says the referendum was a remarkable achievement, but he fears many of the gains in the past 40 years have been squandered.